The reports of my death have been greatly exaggerated. There are lies, damned lies and statistics. Giving up smoking is the easiest thing in the world. I know because I've done it thousands of times. It usually takes me more than 3 weeks to prepare a good impromptu speech. When you fish for love, bait with your heart, not your brain. Don't part with your illusions. When they are gone, you may still exist, but you have ceased to live. The right word may be effective, but no word was ever as effective as a rightly timed pause. Golf is a good walk spoiled. A man is never more truthful than when he acknowledges himself a liar. Loyalty to petrified opinion never yet broke a chain or freed a human soul. My mother had a great deal of trouble with me, but I think she enjoyed it. We have the best government that money can buy. There is no distinctly American criminal class, except Congress. I don't like to commit myself about heaven and hell, you see, I have friends in both places. There is a charm about the forbidden that makes it unspeakably desirable. Wrinkles should merely indicate where smiles have been. When your friends begin to flatter you on how young you look, it's a sure sign you're getting old. Grief can take care of itself, but to get the full value of a joy you must have somebody to divide it with. The very ink with which history is written is merely fluid prejudice. Only one thing is impossible for God, to find any sense in any copyright law on the planet. Cauliflower is nothing but cabbage with a college education. When we remember we are all mad, the mysteries disappear and life stands explained. The difference between the almost right word and the right word is really a large matter. 'Tis the difference between the lightning bug and the lightning. It's no wonder that truth is stranger than fiction. Fiction has to make sense. Be careful about reading health books. You may die of a misprint. A person with a new idea is a crank until the idea succeeds. Action speaks louder than words, but not nearly as often. If the world comes to an end, I want to be in Cincinnati. Everything comes there 10 years later. When people do not respect us, we are sharply offended, yet in his private heart no man much respects himself. Be careless in your dress if you must, but keep a tidy soul. Climate is what we expect, weather is what we get. Many a small thing has been made large by the right kind of advertising. But who prays for Satan? Who, in 18 centuries, has had the common humanity to pray for the one sinner that needed it most? Thousands of geniuses live and die undiscovered, either by themselves or by others. I didn't attend the funeral, but I sent a nice letter saying I approved of it. I came in with Halley's Comet in 1835. It is coming again next year, and I expect to go out with it. It will be the greatest disappointment of my life if I don't go out with Halley's Comet. The Almighty has said, no doubt, now here are these two unaccountable freaks, they came in together, they must go out together. It is by the goodness of God that in our country we have those three unspeakably precious things, freedom of speech, freedom of conscience, and the prudence never to practice either of them. If you hold a cat by the tail you learn things you cannot learn any other way. Patriot, the person who can holler the loudest without knowing what he is hollering about. Few things are harder to put up with than the annoyance of a good example. Loyalty to the nation all the time, loyalty to the government when it deserves it. Laws control the lesser man. Right conduct controls the greater one. God made the idiot for practice, and then he made the school board. Everything has its limit, iron ore cannot be educated into gold. Why is it that we rejoice at a birth and grieve at a funeral? It is because we are not the person involved.